What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jacob. We got the big dog behind the camera, and this is Big Dog Eats. So thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all joining the channel, joining the gang, helping us spread.
Oh yeah.
And today, you're probably wondering what we're cooking. You're probably thinking we're about to make some extravagant, expensive dish, some rich dish. But we're taking the humble route this time. We're going meatloaf. Every household eats meatloaf unless you're, vegetarian or something like that. So we're gonna give you our little twist on meatloaf and show you our better than great meatloaf. And in case you haven't checked into some of our other videos, basically our whole better than great shtick is that we just take a normal, regular, everyday food, take one or two ingredients and just completely transform it. So let's get started.
Absolutely.
All right, big dog, take it away.
All right, well, first of all, I want to say I'm really excited that we're bringing our Better Than Great series to a weekly cook. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, me too. Let me tell you. You've been locking that up for the lunch exclusives, so it's nice to be a part of the series.
I agree, 100%. As Jacob said, we are making our signature meatloaf tonight, and we're really excited to show you how to do that as well. So the first thing we have to do is get everything prepped. All right, so the main things we have to prep is an onion, garlic, and bacon. Those are the three prepped items that we're gonna prep cook. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up the onion and the garlic. I'm gonna also chop up the bacon. We're gonna cook it all up. Once that's done, we can put everything together.
Okay, well, I'll tell you one thing. Anything with garlic, bacon, and onions is already gonna be a winner, man.
Just make those three things and cook them up and eat it.
I mean, honestly, you wake up in the morning, have some bacon, garlic, and onions. Go to lunch. Go to lunch. Have some bacon, garlic, and onions.
I don't know about that, but hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this prep going. All right, all of our chops are done. We're ready to cook everything up. But before that, I did want to go over some actual measurements and stuff so that you know exactly what to put together when preparing this dish for yourself. So if you want to pan down, let me show you what we got. So
Absolutely.
First of all, I want to say we've got two types of beef. We've got ground beef and ground veal. So I of course, this is the Big Dog Eats kitchen, so we're going to do things a little bit non-traditional, but I love that. We also have one large onion, one pack of bacon chopped up.
That right there is important. Let's go ahead and say that. 3
cloves of garlic. So I had 3 pounds of meat, 1 clove of garlic per pound, 1 large onion, and the bacon. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and cook everything up. I'm gonna cook the onions till about 3 minutes before it's done. We'll throw in the garlic, cook that all the way up. Then we'll cook the bacon. Once that's done, it's time to put everything together.
All right, man, I'm getting hungry already.
Let's do this. Yeah. All right, we have everything cooked. We are ready to put this thing together and start making the loaf of the meat.
Let me tell you something, man. When you were cooking that bacon, I almost reached in there
Oh, man.
and risked burning my hand just to scoop some of that out.
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. So basically what we're gonna do is it's time to put everything together at this point. Also, I wanna let you know that after cooking these items, I did put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes because you don't wanna put hot stuff on the cold meat. You want everything to cook in the oven. So make sure everything's nice and chilled. Now we can put everything together. Now I do want to also let you know I am going to put ingredients in the description, so as I go through this, you don't have to remember any of this stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and get everything put together.
All right.
All right, so we've got our 3 pounds of meat, and basically what we're going to do is just start dumping everything in. I've got the onion and garlic mixture. Dump it in. Got the bacon that we cooked up. Dump it in. And this is 1 1/3 cups of breadcrumbs.
Is that panko breadcrumbs or Italian?
You can use whatever you want. We always use panko just because I think it's great. So we're going to dump that in. Also, 1 egg per pound, so we're going to have 3 eggs. So I'm going to be dumping 3 eggs in there. And then we have the rest of our ingredients. The salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and celery seed. That's a very important ingredient in a meatloaf. And then we have our better than great ingredient, what's really going to tie this together and make this amazing. Tomato paste. A lot of people like to put ketchup over the top of meatloaf and whatnot. Tomato paste is really great because what it does, it binds with the ground beef and just gives it a really extraordinary flavor.
Okay.
And this is what's going to make our meatloaf better than great.
Big dog coming out of left field with the tomato paste. Let's
Yeah.
see how it turns out.
So I'm going to go ahead and just dump everything in here. We're going to mix everything up. Then we'll get ready to put it in and make it into a loaf.
All right, let's get to it.
All right. That's the big dog. All right, we have everything mixed. It's time to form the loaf. Now, of course, you can make any shape that you want. Me, personally, I do prefer the traditional meatloaf style. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and I've got this deep pan, and we're just going to go ahead and get the meat on here, and we're just going to form it into a nice meatloaf shape. And this deep pan is actually the perfect size for a 3-pound meatloaf. It fits absolutely perfectly. Now also I wanted to mention, as I'm forming this, there is a debate about putting raw onions in this versus the cooked onions. I always prefer cooking them because they're going to be a little softer and a lot tastier. So we've got everything set and ready. There we go. Ready for the oven. All right, I have the oven set to 350 degrees. If you put it any higher than that, what'll happen is the meat will dry out. So keep it at 350. Also gonna put my thermometer Now, a lot of people have been asking me what kind of thermometer I use. It's the meter thermometer. Of course, they're not sponsoring this video, but if anybody from Meter's watching, send me a couple more, please. My contact info is in the description below. But this is the thermometer I use. It is absolutely amazing, and I love it.
Show them the actual thermometer, not just a box.
That's it. Well, you've seen this a million times in our videos already.
Well, yeah, but what if they haven't seen the vids?
Hey, man.
That's their, man. That's their fault.
Exactly. I mean, if you're not watching BDE episodes, I mean, what the heck, man?
And what are you even doing with your life?
Exactly. So let me go ahead and insert this in here. We're going to put it right in the center.
Okay.
And it's ready to go in the oven.
Throw that thing in there, big dog.
It's in.
Let it rip. Let that thing rip, man.
We'll see you in about an hour, hour and a half. You'll see us in about 3 seconds.
Wow, that looks amazing. Big dog, when do we finally get to eat it, man?
We are getting ready to eat that thing right now. Okay, so now I want to let you know we pulled it out of the oven. Let it rest for a full 15 minutes. You definitely want to do that. And when I cut into this, it should be extremely juicy and absolutely delicious.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and firm. Let's go ahead and pull this thing apart. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Show the camera what we're working with.
Fully cooked, and you can see the juices are coming out of it, so it's going to be very juicy as well. Let me cut a few pieces off of here. Now you can see the onions, the bacon, you can see everything in there as well. Oh man, this thing's going to be amazing. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's get it.
Shall we?
Get you a little bite, man. Hold on, let me zoom back out so the audience can see you there. All right.
Big Dog Eats special recipe, better than great meatloaf. Okay, so one of the great things about the way we cook our meatloaf is that tomato paste just gives it just a ridiculous flavor. The meat is just so good. The bacon and the onions, you can taste all the layers of flavor. So it's really, really good. This definitely ain't grandma's meatloaf. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, no.
It is so good.
All right, so, okay, hold on now there.
Oh, I'm going to take a second bite.
Well, you do have a very hungry cameraman here.
Well, I got you. And there's plenty here, brother.
It smells heavenly.
It really is amazing. I love it. It is so good. All right, you want to try this stuff out, brother?
Yeah, let me get to it. Let me get to it.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to the money, as they would say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. First thing you got to do, you got to give it a smell. Oh. All right. Next thing, we go in for the kill.
All right, go for it, buddy. Pop it. What do you think, bud?
Now, this is my first time having the better than great meatloaf, guys, so that tomato paste is just...
It gives it a really amazing flavor, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. And you still get that crust, too. You see the crust from the outside of it?
Yep.
Kind of gives it a nice crunch.
Absolutely.
And you just see the juice just dripping off of that thing. Just look at
Yeah, that
thing.
kind of made it a little bit. Perfect.
10 out of 10 for meatloaf. I mean, I'm telling you what. Next time y'all do the loaf of meat, you got to go for the better than great.
All right, so let's see what the other big dog thinks about our meatloaf. There you go, buddy. Enjoy, man. I think that one's also turbo approved. What do you think?
I think that if we left more out, he probably would not shy away from it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's going to about do it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we hope you enjoyed watching The Big Dog Eats Better Than Great Meatloaf. What'd you think, Jacob?
Oh my gosh, this thing was just an absolute home run. Man, you got to make meatloaf for this.
It's
like
actually
this forever,
better
man.
than the last time I made it, so I'm really happy that the recipe turned out great. Don't forget, all the ingredients will be in the description below so that you can make it for yourself. But with all that being said, pretty much going to get out of here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Throw us a like and click on the bell. Thanks again for watching. See ya!